Ho, ho, ho. Well, here we are with the season of the year, which has one of my favorite Christmas songs. Christmas Time is Here Again. And you know, this rock and roll Santa has been so busy hanging up Christmas lights, wrapping presents, and creating that series about Bob Dylan and his studio albums here for the channel that I forgot that Christmas was coming, and we have a tradition here at Bernie Drops the Needle of doing Christmas episodes. So here we go. This is Tuesday just before Christmas. Come on, we got to get going, reindeer, Prancer, Dancer, Vixen, Blixen, Rudolph, all you guys. Let's get up to the rooftop and let's drop the needle. Now, as you can tell from the episode numbering, this episode is going to be a little bit different. This is episode 181A, and if you are waiting to hear the next installment of the studio albums of Bob Dylan, just be patient because it'll come. But what I decided to do on this episode was go back and look at the past Christmas episodes that I've done over the last 3 years. There have actually been 4 episodes because when I did those, I couldn't link the music to them with a Spotify playlist. Well, I guess I could have, but I just didn't know how to do that. And as you know now, I'm doing that. So I figured this would be a great thing to do for this Christmas, give you a rock and roll Christmas playlist based on these past Christmas episodes, which held a lot of great music. So let's get started. Let's set the Wayback Machine all the way back to December of 2020. And episode 29 was my first episode about Christmas music. This was called Christmas Time is Here Again. And this is one of my favorite Christmas songs, as I've said, but it's a real hard one to find because it only came out on those 7 Beatles Christmas messages that they did for their fan club that I talk about in episode 29. And there are no links on Spotify to this, although there is a podcast apparently, which you might be able to link to and hear it there. And I'll bet if you go digging around through YouTube, you'll probably find it somewhere. And it would be great to check that out. Now, in the meantime, I just discovered that Ringo Starr did a recording a little while ago of that song, Christmas Time is Here Again. But it doesn't contain all of the satirical comments and jokes that the Beatles had in there. It's just a more sanitized version of the song. But you can check that out and you can at least hear what the song was about. But if you can find the original fan club Christmas messages, check those out. It's definitely worth a listen, or 2 or 3. Anyway, just 10 days later, I posted episode 30, Merry Christmas Eve, because it was Christmas Eve. So now I'm going to give you the songs, and we'll link that to the Spotify playlist. If you want the backstory on these songs, check out episode 30. The songs are Happy Xmas, War is Over, John and Yoko. Brian Wilson's great version of Oh Holy Night. Springsteen's incredible live version of Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I love the laughing at the end of it. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers doing It's Christmas All Over Again. And then there are 3, it's not that great, but Jingle Bells, The Singing Dogs, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, and Paul McCartney's Wonderful Christmas Time. Then the next year, for Christmas 2021, we go to episode 78. And here are the songs I talked about there. Chuck Berry's Run, Rudolph, Run, Band-Aid's Do They Know It's Christmas, which led to Live Aid, The Kinks' Father Christmas, and that really odd collaboration between Bing Crosby and David Bowie on TV, The Little Drummer Boy. The Beach Boys doing Little Saint Nick, and Mannheim Steamrollers' Deck the Halls. And then last year, for episode 130 for Christmas 2022, here are the songs for that. I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, the original by Jimmy Boyd, and then the cover, the great cover by the Ronettes. Baby Please Come Home by Darlene Love. The very odd Sock It To Me Santa by Bob Seger and the Last Herd. The Royal Guardsmen doing Snoopy's Christmas, and Elton John's Step Into Christmas. And now you have a rock and roll Christmas playlist on Spotify. Here's the link, and I'll put it down in the comments. Enjoy the holidays And next we'll continue with Bob Dylan's studio albums. Until then, as I always say, keep a rockin'. Oh, and ho ho ho.
If you like this episode, hit the like button, and you can also leave me a comment down below, and I'll respond to you. If you subscribe, we'll let you know when future episodes come out.